Hello lovelies, hello family, this is Kimberly Purpose and welcome to my channel. Let me go ahead and bring y'all on along right here. I wanted to apologize first of all for being away for a while. I've been away because I had a death in my family. My brother had passed away, and so I had to take a mental day, some mental time away to heal myself over everything that's going on. If you want to learn more about that, I have talked about that on my vlog, on my vlog channel. But anyway, first, before we get started, I want to introduce my business, which is Purpose Counseling and Wellness Center. Purpose Counseling and Wellness Centers provide a variety of therapeutic counseling services geared towards helping individuals, families, and the communities. So if you all need help, we provide telehealth classes and counseling sessions. You can give us a call today. I'm also available on Psychology Today. You can find me and my business here on Psychology Today. You can give us a call today. Okay, you guys, let's get started. First of all, I wanted to talk about this article. I found this wonderful article about the Accawmacke Indians, and I wanted to share this with you all about the Accawmacke Indians Descendant Suing to reclaim ancestral lands. And this particular article was posted on the Eastern Shore Post. The Shore is only locally on a newspaper, and it was published on August 19, 2021. And here is the person who is doing a lawsuit because she was able to trace her roots to her indigenous tribe. And this story was written by Stephanie Jackson, and the person she's writing the story on is Lisa Cypress, a woman who can trace her genealogy back to the Accawmacke Indians who lived on and later owned land in Eastville, is suing Northampton County Board of Supervisors and PNC Bank to return 2 properties, including county-owned Indiantown Park, to the indigenous family to which the land originally belonged. Let's see. I wanted to share this article because a lot of indigenous people are losing their land. I know it happened in my family, and I'm pretty sure it happened to many others. It happened to my grandfather out in Tuskegee, Alabama. Land was taken from him as well prior to him passing away back in 2003. But this thing has been going on for a while now. They target the elderly, and also with gentrification that's going on right now. To this very day, a lot of American Aboriginal families are losing lands right as we speak. And this is not just happening here in the United States. This is happening globally, because I've been hearing about gentrification taking place in South America, such as in Mexico, and also been hearing about the Australians in Australia as well. But even though the U.S. District Court Eastern District of Virginia lawsuit, Lisa Cypress versus PNC Bank and the Northampton County Board of Supervisors may appear to be a divisive action, Cypress intends for the outcome to benefit and bring unity to the entire community. Then it goes on to say, this is not a division thing, it's a unifying thing, Cypress says in August 13 interview with the East Shore Post. The Accawmacke Indians, many of whom were Negroid in appearance, Cypress notes, also known as the Genesee Indians, but Cypress generally avoids calling the tribe by that name because it's not root in the English language and forms an anagram that contains a racial slur. And that's quite interesting to know. And it says here that Accawmacke Indian Reservation exists in Eastville from 1640 until 1813, when the reservation was legally terminated. According to Northampton court records, the land was divided into 27 lots, 25.5 acres each, and deed to the remaining tribe member in 1814. And Cypress can trace her family history back more than 250 years to her fifth great-grandparents, Edmund Press and Rachel West, both Accawmacke Indians who were deeded land in 1814. See? So that's why I wanted to tell you guys, that's why it's so important that you trace your roots and trace your family tree, because if you do that with genealogy, you can find out what happened to your family and what actually took place with your inheritance, pretty much, and you dig and you research things, you can find out the truth to things in writing. And it says here, Cypress is a blood relative of 6 Accawmacke Indians who own land in the former reservation. However, she is suing for land of only 2 family members, Molly West, whose husband was William West, and Abby Press, who was married several times and was named Abby Francis when her land was deeded. This is so sad, you guys. And see, a lot of these things happens to the indigenous people in the past, and that's why it's so important to research what actually took place with your family and their deeds, because a lot of people lands were just taken away from them, and that's why it's important to trace everything and research everything to see what happened to your family and your family tree. That's what I'm doing right now. And then it says here, the land deeded to Molly West is the current location of PNC Bank's Eastville branch. The land that belongs to Abby Press by both deeds and inheritance are now known as Indian Town Park. Approximately 50 acres owned by Northampton Board of Supervisors. Wow, they just took over, didn't they? Then it says the Northampton County Courthouse contains 2 plats for the Accawmacke Indian land surveyed in 1813. One is found in Plat Book 2, 1808 through 1833, and the other is in Plat Book 35, 1808, 1816, pages 257 through 533. See, that's why it's important. Like I said, they have these things in books, and you go back and research and trace your family tree that way. I know it's, you can find these in Virginia. I'm pretty sure they should be available in other states as well. But it says both plats shows Indian Town Road running west and east in its intersections with Seaside Road running north and south, roughly as they are today. The Accawmacke Indian land appears to be bounded on the west by Courthouse Road and on the east by the water. Wow. Well, I'm going to stroll on down. And it says here, the Accawmacke Indians have 3-phase development plan for Indian Town Park, which will be transforming the existing building into a historical, economic, agricultural, indigenous learning center. Cypress said, "This is great." So they turned it into a learning center, and so needed. It is so needed. It's a way of being able to keep a legacy going and keeping the history going throughout time, so people in the younger generation can learn more about the family tree and learn more about the Accawmacke Indians. And then it says here, her long-term visions for the land include a museum, gardening, a petting zoo, sweat lodge, and a tea shop and tea made from homegrown herbs like sassafras. Wow. See, she has a plan, and see, that's important to have a game plan. I love this. Then she said here, later built out overnight lodging similar to log house, and additional activities offered, including archery and learning about Accawmacke Indian crafting skills and herbal healing. And that is so important, you guys. But let's scroll down. And it says here, which I thought was interesting, the Accawmacke Indians were the first documented herbalists, she said. And I'm not surprised. A lot of things are done by the indigenous people, you know, such as medicine and everything. And also hoodoo as well. It says eventually, and root doctors, I forgot to include those as well. It says eventually those, there also would be water access for canoeing and other activities. So she got a whole plan for this land, which is great. And I think that's wonderful. But we're going to skip on down towards the bottom. And it says here, well, midway, it says the real goal is to actually bring resources to the area in a way that no one else can. The county couldn't do it. No one else can actually do this. Northampton County records relating to Accawmacke Indians may appear accurate to someone unfamiliar with genealogy, but many of the documents are faulty, Cypress said. Yeah, they did that a lot. They changed a lot of the documents in the courthouses. I did another video about how a lot of the court documents were burned throughout the country, especially during the time when they were changing the identities of the Indians here in the Americas over to Black and African American, destroying records that show proof that they were indigenous here. A lot of them been destroyed and redone in order to try to prevent the indigenous people from having access to their inheritance. But it says here, through the years, the land records have been muddled as names were changed. For example, referring to Mary as Molly. Coordinates were rewritten, or boundary lines were redrawn. Exactly, especially if they don't want to give the land back. They want the Pales, the Grays wanted to keep it in their family, so what better ways to change the records to fit the narrative? Change the faces on documents, you know, pretty much paper genocide. Then she said here she filed an amendment to her claims, and the defendants against must respond. Cypress is confident the lawsuit will not be dismissed but proceed. Let's hope it does, you guys. And it says here, the land theft throughout the hundreds of years is horrific, she said. Indian Town Park even contains Accawmacke Indian burial grounds. Oh my gosh. I hear about that a lot, you guys. It's a lot of indigenous burial grounds that are not being managed properly like they should and are kept hidden. You know, that's why it's important to research our history. You know, archaeology is very important and genealogy is very important. But her lawsuit means to restore some of what was taken and also build and move forward, she said. I feel like the Eastern Shore is where everything happened. The world just really starts there. So I feel like when we can get it right, there's hope for everyone else to get it right. The Accawmacke Indians operate a 501c3 nonprofit, American Indigenous Accawmacke Indians. For more information, visit their Facebook page of the same name or accawmacke.org. And I did just that, you guys. I went over here to their page. They got a website for you all, so you may want to check it out. I thought this was really neat. They give some background history about their organization. I love the artwork showing the Negroid features of the American Aborigines of the Accawmacke Indians that shows the actual depiction of what the indigenous people actually looked like prior to the erasure that was done throughout the media, you know. Hollywood's version, in other words, the watered down version. But here is another picture, and this is the picture that we always see in the depiction, saying everybody was slaves, but in actuality they were actually indigenous people and they were sharecroppers. My grandfather was a sharecropper in Tuskegee, and so this is what they always paint the image of. But I love the fact that she included the historic pictures of the sharecroppers and picking of cotton. And what actually happened with these plantations and what they actually were. And so here is a map. She got the map, which I think is pretty cool. You see this circulating a lot of what the original Virginia Indians actually looked like. And she also gives some background information, you guys. It says here how we nurture and work for Virginia. We are the indigenous community-based nonprofit organization focused on healing and reinvigorating the Eastern Shore. Accawmacke Indians were returned to our roots by working on authentic eco-agriculture on the Eastern Shore. Our charitable focus has been creating a pandemic response task force led by Accawmacke Lisa Cypress, who has been the front line RN in the critical Northeast. In addition, the Accawmacke wants to help to eliminate food insecurities on the Eastern Shore by promoting self-reliance among eco-agricultural and herbal education. As the Accawmacke re-embrace farming, our goal is to create quality food surplus in the midst of the quality food desert. We are immediately focusing on safe workshops on healing herbs, gardens, and healthful plant life of Virginia. Another charitable Accawmacke project is to help heal via indigenous holistic addiction prevention and counseling for the entire ESVA community. And then it goes on to say, in addition, the Accawmacke Indians are working to the eco protection and environmental support and promotion of endangered species of Virginia, plant life, water life, and wildlife. So they also said here the Accawmacke have a passion for historical preservation and dedicated to maintaining the Eastern Shore as it is, and it's intended to promote the traditional methods and reduce carbon footprints. This is awesome. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom. It says Accawmacke Indian leaders are centered in the mentoring and training of the youth of entrepreneurs, eco-farmers, and helping to make the world around us a better and happier place. So I think this is really great, you guys. Y'all may want to check out their nonprofit 501(c) program. Is it 401(c), but 501(c). Well, either way, the nonprofit organization. To learn more, you may want to check them out. This is their website. To check out and learn more about what they're doing and what they're doing to improve their community. And also, here's the article for the what's going on with this, lawsuit. They didn't tell you exactly what happened, what the outcome was. They just said that she filed the lawsuit. I would love to know what happened. It's a 501(c). I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to say 401, but 501(c). But yeah, I would love to know what happened with the outcome of this case. And if any of you all know about this case and know the outcome, please put it down below and let me know what happened, if y'all know, or any of y'all are familiar with this case that's going on in Virginia with the Accawmacke Indians. But I just wanted to share this wonderful story, you guys, how our brothers and sisters are actually going back and tracing our roots and learning that there are actually land rights that, have been tarnished, that has not been acknowledged or fixed of the wrongdoings of our ancestors of the past. And that's why it's so important that we go back and do our research and understand our history. But I also wanted to let you all know before I close out that I have some more channels, and so I want to make sure you all know about them. I have some other channels that I have, and I wanted to go let you all know to please, I need you all to subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get the numbers up. I have the Purpose channel, which is the Purpose TV channel. I have the Purpose Vlog channel. That's just my personal channel. And also the Psychology Essence channel as well. Please hit these channels up and please subscribe because I'm trying to grow them as well, to give more education and enlightenment, and also to keep you guys posted on what's going on with me and my business and the research that I'm doing as well in order to bring more enlightenment. But yes, also check out my Instagram. Let me get over here and let me show you my Instagram right here. This is my Instagram. Please come and sign up. Follow me on Instagram. And also, this is my Twitter. Please follow me on my Twitter page. Let me go to the page so y'all can see it up close. So please come by here and follow me on Twitter as well, because I put updates a lot on my Twitter as well. A lot of research articles and stuff that I'm following as well. I put here and also put links to my new YouTube or social media information as well over here as well. But that's going to be it, you guys. I would love to hear from you guys. I would love for you all to let me know what you think of this article and what you all think about the Accawmacke Indians and how they're going after their ancestral lands and putting it and submitting a lawsuit. So please let me know what you all think. If you all heard about this indigenous group and know more about the updates with this case, please let me know. Until next time, family, love and peace. Bye-bye.